Hi guys, it's Farron. We're going to be reviewing your cars today. And make sure if you want to send in your cars, you DM and follow me on Instagram at Farron_Greenfield. So let's get started. So we're going to be starting off with this lovely RX-7. Coming in the convertible, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the convertibles. It is probably the worst shape that they come in. The non-turbo as well. If you're going to be getting an RX-7, I do think you're going to have to get the turbo. They're not bad cars per se, but with how unreliable they are, I truly don't think that with the non-turbo version, you're going to get a truly good experience. The trade-off as well, it's not really all that, I'll be honest. The colour's nice, and it's kept quite well. I'm not going to say it's the best, and the rims are nice. So I'll be giving it like a 5 out of 10, I think. Next, we're going to go with Morgan Davies with his Ignis Sport with this lovely, lovely livery on. Like, this is awesome. When you're thinking of a car, with the small hatchback as well, like, everything goes right with this. Like, it's in a good base color as well. Wow. Wow. I love small rally cars. Like, this is awesome. I don't know what it is about these Ignis Sports, but they're just so cool. And in this yellow with this livery, it is great. And I am a bit of a, and I do definitely have a soft spot for white rims on any build of like the bright colors. It's gonna be like a 9 out of 10 for me. This is awesome. We're going with Jude's Mitsubishi Colt Rally Art. These are awesome cars. As far as hot hatches go, well, warm hatches, these are cool. And this one's been quite well looked after, I'll be honest. Like, there's no mismatching of the paint, which I know with the cars these age, it happens a lot. Having to replace parts and such. But these are mean little cars. I think they're really underrated as well. I think they're when done well as well, they're awesome. With a 1.5 turbo, I don't know how much power they make, but look how clean that engine bay is. That's so cool. Wow. I really want one of these cars at some point. Maybe to put some stupid power through it. That'd be awesome. Maybe a bit better fitment at the rear. I will say that. That's really my only critique of this. I really do enjoy a Colt Rally Art. Like, these are just awesome cars. Just because of the fitment is reducing it down a little bit, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. But it's an awesome car. Next, we've got something quite special. An Evo 4, Dom's Evo 4. Like, look at this thing. I will argue this is the best Evo. This is the one. It's out of Initial D as well. Like, what? It's so cool. The boost gauges, the integrated boost gauges, they look awesome. Have we got any? No, we haven't got any pictures of the interior. Oh, it's a bit dirty there. The rims to match, wow. The only thing, are these OZs? These are OZs. Is that an OZ? Oh, you can't zoom in. These are stunning. An Evo 4 for me is probably a dream car, I'll be honest. It is such a cool car. These are so awesome. Oh, I need one of these. These are one of my dream cars. As I've repeated over and over again, this is definitely a 9.5 out of 10 for me. This is perfect. Wow. Next, we've got IMAD's Swift Sport. I do have a soft spot for a Swift Sport, as it was my first car. Like, these are so cool. But the D badge, what are you doing, brother? No. D badge in a whole car. It looks like an egg. It looks like an egg. It looks ridiculous. Anyone that debadges the entire car, silly stuff. But other than that, if he just kept the Swift badge, I'd be on his side. Like, I love these cars. Lower them slightly, get a new exhaust system. They sound the part as well. A good 1.6 sounds awesome. But, like, no badge. Oh, not for me. But I do love a Swift Sport. Very, very underrated car. So I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10, something like that. Next, we've got Adam's Nissan Micra K10. Like, I'm going to be honest, I don't understand the obsession with these cars. This is a cool car, nonetheless, but if some K10 owners can tell me in the comment section if these are good, like, I don't understand the appeal. It's like the K11, I don't get it at all. Like, I understood Boris because it was like a community thing, but as far as these go, I'll be honest, I don't really think much of them. They're good cars, I imagine, but I think I think they've got a bit of an undeserved hype around them. They're just a worse looking Golf Mark 1 and 2. I'll be honest. They're not ugly, they're not bad, but I wouldn't even call them a warm hatch. I'm going to give it like a 5 out of 10. They're not here nor there. Next, we've got Nathaniel's Lexus ES 300. I don't know much about these cars. Well, that's a terrible picture. I'll be honest. I don't know much about these cars. I've never seen them before. This guy's from New Zealand, I believe, or he might be from Australia. I'm not sure. They're nice. They're nice, but they don't really look special. I'll be honest. They sound decent, but I just don't know. They're cool cars. It's hard to say. They're not really my taste, I'll be honest. They're not a bad car at all, but because they're not really my taste, it's like a 7 out of 10. No, not a 7 out of 10. They're not really my taste. They're a 4.5 out of 10. I'll be honest. Next, we've got Josh's Mark V R32. I am a sucker for a VR6. Look at that thing. What a lump. And with 4-wheel drive, yes. I will say this. I prefer the Mark IV, but this is a hell of a car. And in a 5-door as well. Wow. See, look at these Recaros. They're awesome, man. They're such good seats. I swear they're straight out the RS4 as well. They're not the best colour, I'll be honest. It's quite bone stock. Not that that's a terrible thing, but you can see the manual box there, so it gets extra points just for that fact. But the blue is definitely where it's at, you know. For that reason, I like the car. I like them a lot. But it's not the favourite colour. Like, it's not my favourite colour, and not just that. It's a bit boring, in my opinion. It needs lowering a bit, maybe some spaces, some new rims, you know. And then I think it's definitely up there, but for now it's like a 7.5 out of 10. Next, we've got a lovely blue RX-8. Look at these things. They might be one of the most beautiful cars to come out ever. Like, wow. It's just awesome. If they weren't so unreliable, I'd have one as a daily. Like, genuinely, they're that fun. What a car. They got a video of it. Yes. A rotary as well. They're just awesome. Awesome cars. They do get overshadowed from the RX-7 because the RX-7 is undeniably a better car. They handle great. I remember Jeremy Clarkson banged on over and over again about how awesome these were to drive and how well they handle compared to the competition at the time. They need to be in red, though. This has to be in red with the red on black interior. I will say that, but this is a very nice example of an RX-8. For that reason, I'm giving it like an 8.5 out of 10. I have such a soft spot for one of these. With my dad having one when I was a kid, like, these are so cool. Look at them, man. These are awesome. Next, we've got Dylan's Celica. This is a Celica ST. So, as much as I like the Mark VI Celica, when you're getting it in the SR, I can't really think very highly of it. It has got the same interior as the Supra. I will say that, as you can see, the like almost driver enthusiast, everything facing you. Kind of like in the S2000 as well. But I like how it's all red. I'll give him that. But the GT is just, if you're not having the GT4, the GT is like a minimum for me, I think. It's not a terrible car, I will say that. Like, stunning cars. Absolutely stunning. But you do have to be getting the GT. For that reason, it's like a 7 out of 10. If it's a GT4, 10 out of 10, but you get the GT as well. I think they're awesome cars. You got to be having white, not the silver. The silver, I really don't think suits these cars. It makes them look very, very base spec, which this one is. Which sucks because they're such awesome cars. Next, we've got Dean's MX-5 in arguably the greatest color it comes in. Like, wow. Oh, I love the green on an MX-5. I really do. And in the MB, it's such an underrated car. Like, they're like the big brother that no one, well, the little brother that no one seems to respect. Like, I don't think the NB is as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I think they're cheap for definitely a reason. They're not as good looking as a Mark 1. I will say that the pop-up headlights make the Mark 1. They're so cool. But I don't imagine there's much driving experience lost on one of these. I've driven a Mark 1 and I loved it. I'll be honest, like I came from a much faster car, my S3, but there was such a blast to drive that you'd put your foot down. It doesn't feel like it's going anywhere, and it's definitely not. But it was just so fun. It being so light is just so engaging. I really can't put it any other way than that. It's such a fun car to drive, and chuck it into corners, it's just crazy, and it doesn't fail you. Like, I imagine if I was in something like a BMW, something a bit more powerful, I'd probably crash it. But these are just amazing cars, and I think that if you're trying to get into rear-wheel drive sports cars, a Mark III MR2, I don't really think you can go wrong with these. I really do like them, so it's going to be an 8 out of 10 from me. Next, we're going with Yasin's S3. Okay, I have an S3. They're same shape as this. So, there's going to be some slight bias going on. But look at this thing. Like, in the silver, I do really think the silver might be one of the better colors. You have got the Noggy blue and the Amoli yellow as well. Like, they're awesome colors. Like, if you've kept them well, they're probably the colors to have with the matching interiors. But silver really does look good on these. Like, I think from the early 2000s, with the higher performance cars, like the E46 M3 came in this silver as well, and it looked great. But I'm going to say a few things. I'm probably just going to tell him the things I've done. He hasn't got an exhaust yet, so no exhaust. Spacers, lowering it a bit. I know it makes it a bit basic bitch, but it does really change it quite a lot. You need some new intake, cone filter. Oh, we've got a diverter valve, so that's done. Probably needs an overhaul in all of these. I'm going off topic. This is an awesome car. I think the S38L really is the epitome of an early 2000s hatchback. I think that is everything it is. Manual. It was only manual. Small turbocharged engine. It's past the days of like the 206 GTI being that manual. Well, 205 GTI, the manual small 1.6 2 liter with a very preppy engine. This is like great stuff. I think it's the best BAM engine. 9 out of 10 for me. I love these cars. Right, we're going into Marcus's NSX. I've done a review on this before. This is how much he loves this car. Like, look at this stuff. Wait one moment. Look at this. There is a whole file of this stuff. This car is so well looked after. It is nuts. It'd be nice if things loaded. Let's have a look at this one. Are we just not going to load? Look at that stuff. Wow. The yellow as well. Oh, this is like, it's got to be in my like top 10 cars of all time. Like, genuinely one of the most beautiful cars. Oh, wow. Like, I really don't know how to describe it. Like, they're just so stunning. This is the same picture over and over again. But it's just, wow. Are we going to open? Look at it, man. Look at it. This is 90s supercar. Like, there is no other way of putting it. This is the 90s supercar. That's an exaggeration. It's such a cool car. I think it's everything done right. I think I might even go as far to say it's the best car to come out of the 90s at the Japanese market. Like, this is an awesome car. Pop-up headlights. Oh, wow. With the V6 as well. Oh, it's just so good. Wow. Yeah, I've rated this car before, and I gave it a 10 out of 10. Nothing's changed. This is a 10 out of 10. This is an awesome car, perfect car. I really don't think that anything has changed since I've last reviewed it. This is just such a cool car. Next, we've got Charlie's Galant. This is like, I think these are so cool. It's like a 4-door Evo. Granted, not this one. This one doesn't share the Evo engine. It has the V6, and it's a front-wheel drive. It is a manual as well. I will say that. Oh, it's a 4G63 head swap. Nice. But these are cool cars. They're good-looking cars as well. Like, they're very mean. Very, very mean looking. These were the original cars that they rallied. Obviously not this one in particular, but the Galant VR4 from back in the day had the Evo engine, had the whole drivetrain, as well as looking this cool. Like, I prefer the original Galant over the Evo 1, I'll be honest. But it being front-wheel drive just means that it's just front-heavy. It's just going to understeer a lot, so it's not as much my taste. If this is the VR4, I'd be all over it, but it's not. So it'd be like a 5.5 out of 10. 5.5 out of 10. I'm happy with that. Next, we've got Dimitri's Audi A5 3-litre V6 TDI. This is the diesel GTR. When people talk about tunable diesel engines, this is the one. These are pretty cool. I'll be honest, the A5 as well, said to be by the designer the most beautiful car they ever designed. This is a beautiful car. I'm a big fan of petrols, but I'll be honest, if I had a diesel and I wanted a performance diesel, this would be what I'd after. They sound awesome. This one could do with a bit more love, I'll be honest. You can see on the very front there of how much lack appeal. It's only, like, 2007, it's only a 19-year-old car. Yes, that is still old, but not so old that they've got lack appeal all over it. Awesome car, could do with some more love. 7 out of 10 from me. Next, we've got a VR5 Golf. A VR5, what a unique engine that is. And in such a cool car. The Mark IV platform as a whole is such a cool platform. I really do love the Leon, obviously the Golf as well. The Golf is so pretty of this generation. I really do like them. Would say the 3-door would suit this a bit better. I don't like the Mark IV 5-door. I think they look a bit silly. But the VR5, has it got a sound check here? See, like, it sounds awesome. I really like these cars. It is disappointing they don't have the Recaros, like the S3 Recaros and the Audi Recaros, but you can't have everything, can you? These cars are really cool, and the VR5, I think it's a bit of a sleeper now. I know you can build some ridiculous power out of these. Considering all these things, I think it's going to be like a 6.5 out of 10 from me. These are cool. I really like these. I just want to say thank you for watching this video. If you want to have your car featured on any of these videos, make sure to follow and DM me on Instagram. Like I said before, @Farron_Greenfield. It'll be linked in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.